The Clown Act by Yan Bolin. Scylla, a 35-year-old street clown, dressed as a stereotypical circus clown with a worn-out yellow jumpsuit, has a bright daisy patch on his left pocket and rainbow buttons. On his left knee is a piece of fabric patched on. His face is powder white and he's sporting some incredibly long red shoes. Though he tends to not reveal it to others, he's incredibly uncertain of his abilities as a clown and is greatly annoyed by the success of others. Carrie, a 34-year-old street clown. His outfit is similar to Scylla's, except his jumpsuit is magenta, less dirty, there is no patch, and he wears a rainbow afro. Similar, his face is powdered white. Carrie is relatively more successful than Scylla, but not by a noticeable amount. Carrie hopes for others to succeed and doesn't view others as competition. Homer Dewey, a wealthy businessman who offered to fund Scylla's one-man show. Mr. Eddie, the producer at Ithaca Theater, has little interest in Scylla. Disheveled clown, a broken individual who has since left the entertainment industry. Throughout the play, he demonstrates characteristics similar to Scylla. His dialogue on stage is meant to seem improvised. Eventually, he is revealed to be an older version of Scylla. Voice from offstage, an unamused crew worker backstage prioritizes the structure of the show more than the happiness of the performers, a big heckler. Setting. The entirety of the Clown Act takes place in Scylla's studio apartment in 1993, New York City. The bare essentials of life are there, such as a refrigerator, a portable bulletin board, rests upstage, and there's a table with a phone on top of it, and a diploma from Clown College, but nothing opulent. Throughout the play, the contents of the apartment degrades in tandem with Scylla. Scene 1. Scylla stands center stage. In his hand is the starting of a balloon animal. Bursting with energy and excitement, he appears to be speaking to an imaginary audience.
Come one, come all, witness the strength of the strongest man alive. Now, crowd, you may not know this, but this balloon is made out of the strongest thing known to humanity. Friendship! Just kidding. Pure titanium. Oh, you like that one a little bit too much. Have you been mistreating your friends? You need some potassium. Now sit in awe and glimpse greatness.
Scylla bends the balloon into a dog.
Check this, everybody. A purely metallic dog. Can you believe it? Here, kid, have a look.
Scylla leans forward and waits for the member of to admire the dog.
Oh, no, the dog has rabies.
Scylla squeezes his daisy patch, unleashing a stream of water.
Now that was humorous. Don't you think that deserves a tip? Okay? Don't support the arts. That's fine. I'm not offended.
Scylla walks over to a little desk. He picks up a piece of paper and jots some things down.
Rabies, dog, water to the face, chlorine perhaps? Let's see. No tip, therefore attack. Too much? No.
He places the piece of paper on a bulletin board and walks to the phone, pressing a button. Scylla has heard the message already and mouths along.
Good evening, Scylla. I hope this message finds you well. This is Homer Dewey. I believe we spoke together after one of your performances at the corner of Times Square, 7th Avenue on 44th Street, and I would like to reaffirm how much your performance delighted me. Just leaving this voicemail here for you when you return home. Wow. You really don't stop working, huh? Back on topic. Your comedic timing and ability to read the audience was unmatched, and it was clear to me you have a gift. If you recall, we spoke about the possibility that I fund a one-man show starring you. This offer has not yet left my mind, and I hope it has not left yours either. Please call me back as soon as possible, and let's get this project on the road.
Ends call, presses another button. The next message plays.
Good evening, Scylla. I guess I shouldn't be giving you too much flack for missing my call since I just missed yours as well. I'm so glad you're still on board regarding the one-man show. You better get your pen and paper out and start writing. I've designated $10,000 for you to get props and find a venue, and hire a crew. I wish you luck in crafting together the show, and I cannot wait to see the final product. But I'm sure you couldn't possibly let me down. What is it that clowns always say when they end the call? Good pie!
A loud air horn noise is blasted.
Okay, you can't see this, Scylla, but I smashed the phone into a pie.
The doorbell rings. Scylla opens the door. On the other side of the door stands Carrie with the cake smashed on his face.
Guess who?
Carrie?
Incorrect. You're talking to Mr. Cakeface. Hail before your chef. I'm just kidding, Scylla. How are you?
I'm doing...
I saw you performing on my way back home today. It looked funny.
I'm doing fantastic, Carrie. I finally made it. I finally pulled it off.
Pull what off? Those shoes, because they still look pretty goofy.
We have the same shoes on. Anyway, I just got offered the opportunity to do a one-man show. Superstardom, Hollywood, it's all in reach. I can get out of this stupid city, off these stupid streets, away from those hyper children. Everything is coming up. SCYLLA.
What a coincidence. I also got an opportunity to do a one-man show. Yeah, well, I finished this routine at Grand Central Terminal. I made a killing that day. By the way, that is the place to be. We have to work together there sometime soon. And this guy, he comes up to me, and he's huge. And he's like crying from laughing so hard. And he goes, well, look here, son. Let me tell you, that was the funniest thing I ever seen in my life. You don't belong in this station. You belong on the big stage. And he gave me his business card and called me maybe 15 minutes ago when I was watching TV he designated about $20,000 for props, venue, and to hire a crew.
Oh, wow. That is fantastic. We really ought to celebrate this fantastic thing. $20,000? Wow, that is, okay.
I'm gonna get an elephant!
I've always wanted an elephant. I tell you what, Carrie, we need to celebrate our fantastically equal accomplishments. Let's see what I have here.
He goes to the fridge and thinks for a second. He realizes it's empty.
Well, you can borrow him if you want. I think I'm going to name him Bongo the Elephant. I'm so excited! Oh, you'll be there for the debut night, right? I mean, you have to be. We're like apples and oranges. I mean, I'll ensure that you have the best seats in the house. You can sit on stage if you want.
Backing away from the fridge.
Do you like water?
Scene 2. The stage is cleared and changed into Scylla's minimalist studio apartment, and it's not as tidy. His diploma is a little skewed, and the phone book is seen on Scylla's table. The ground is scattered with pop balloons. Whilst the process is happening, the disheveled clown walks on stage. His face is slightly powdered white, and he has an unkempt beard. He wears a dirty brown suit and tie, and moves as if he's a little drunk. He comes out with a sign reading 4 weeks later.
Make 'em laugh, stupid!
Okay, very nice. I'm so glad I'm so valued here.
Takes out a balloon.
I have not done this in a while. Pretty nostalgic.
Cut the filler!
Inflates the balloon.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to present to you the greatest creation since shredded cheese. I call it...
Get him off!
Wait, I didn't finish.
A giant wooden cane flies from stage left and grabs a hold of the disheveled clown and pulls him off quickly.
I wish I went to med school.
Scylla enters the apartment with a bag of balloons. His makeup is a little worn off and his outfit is dirtier. He holds the door open for a man in a brown suit to enter. He is not a clown, he is a producer.
I'm so sorry for the mess, Mr. Eddie, but I trust it'll be worth the wait, and,
Notices the mess of the apartment, he pushes the junk under his bed.
someone must have broken in and left a mess. I try to live clean.
No problem at all. I've heard good things about you, mostly
From you. I'm sure it'll be great. Our crew hasn't done a clown show yet.
All right, hold on to your socks.
I'll pass.
That works too.
Opens a bag of balloons and grabs a handful.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to present to you the greatest creation since shredded cheese. It is the basis of all life.
Blows up the balloon.
The spine.
Pops the balloon in his hand.
A worm.
Blows and pops the balloon in his hand.
A snake.
Blows and pops the balloon in his hand.
A bird with no wings and feet or legs. A bird with no limbs.
Blows and pops the balloon in his hand.
A dog with no legs.
Blows and pops the balloon in his hand.
Your nose.
Blows and pops the balloon in his hand.
A centipede with no legs.
Blows and pops the balloon in his hand.
The millipede with no legs.
Blows and pops the balloon in his hand.
A double millipede with no legs.
Blows and pops the balloon in his
A
hand.
triple millipede with no legs.
Blows and pops the balloon in his hand.
Okay, that was a waste of time.
Okay, well, I'm sure you can recycle it, use it for a tire or something.
Climate change is a real problem, Mr. Scylla. A lot of resources are used in remanufacturing.
Okay, all right. I'm sorry. Let me try another one.
I really don't think you're a good fit for our crew.
It'll only take around 10 seconds, please, sir. Please, I have already. So many producers have already turned me down.
So I was your last choice?
Scylla picks up a balloon. He begins putting the balloon together into a balloon duck.
A duck approaches a crossroad. He's get bent. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean you get bent. I mean, so the duck is trying to get to his friend's house, but he can't remember which direction to go. I'm sorry, just give me a moment.
Turns upstage. He manically fiddles with the balloon duck, and suddenly you hear a pop.
Okay, Mr. Eddie, that was my refrigerator. It's making that sound all week.
He quickly grabs a bag of balloon and fishes one out. The balloon's a different color. He turns around with a pumped balloon.
So, like I was saying before the heater in my refrigerator exploded, the duck comes to a diverging path and he doesn't know which way it is to his friend's house, so he decides to wing.
The balloon duck explodes in Scylla's face.
Yeah, this is not gonna work for us.
Oh wait, Mr. Eddie, that was intentional. This was an introspective joke, like we are the ducks who are at a crossroads, and the wrong decision from winging it will cause our explosion. So make your choices wisely.
Did you just threaten me?
Are you into that?
Mr. Eddie exits.
Okay. 9 producers in 2 weeks. That must be a new record.
Scylla picks up the phone book and begins flipping through it.
And there goes Ithaca Theater.
He walks over to a bulletin board, which only has 3 pieces of paper pinned, but has scrap paper surrounding it. He removes the 3rd piece of paper, crumples it, and tosses it onto the ground.
What the hell is a double millipede anyway?
Doorbell rings. He walks over and opens it. Carrie enters, cake smeared all over his face.
Guess who?
Emily Post.
Not quite, Scylla. What's going on, bud?
Absolutely nothing.
Are you sure?
What do you need, Carrie?
Oh, I just came to check if you got that Ithaca theater crew to agree to work on your show.
Do you have a producer yet?
Yup. He got me a venue in Circe Theater a couple days ago. Pretty cool, no?
All right. Woo. Congratulations, buddy.
So how did Ithaca go?
I'm just happy they met with me. I was reluctant to even reach out.
So how did it go?
They were not my biggest fan. Let's say that. They were not satisfied with the material I presented. And also, the guy just wasn't very happy to be here.
Well, you win some, you lose some. Let's get some dinner on me.
I don't have time, Carrie. I need to work on my material.
You look sick, Scylla. You need a break.
I know what I need, Carrie. I've been alive for 35 years. I'm pretty sure I understand myself pretty perfectly. Got it?
All right. Bye, Scylla. Live well. Take care of yourself, okay?
Scylla exits. Disheveled Clown enters. Scene 3. Disheveled Clown holds up a sign saying 1 month later. Behind him, a crew member scatters pop balloons around the floor of Scylla's apartment. They flip the table, toss scraps of papers around the bulletin board, and smack Scylla's framed clown diploma off of the wall.
I don't know what Mr. Eddie's problem was. I rather enjoyed that skit. Oh, don't. You don't have to do that. That's not necessary. Be careful with that. Those things are hard to get. You know, a lot of schooling.
Kane?
As he's dragged off,
You know, I have legs, right? I can walk off. This is just not necessary.
the cane is removed from his blazer and hits him on the head.
Ow! I'm gonna sue you!
The cane rehooks Disheveled Clown's blazer and pulls him off. Scylla enters, and his face is barely powdered. He walks in barefoot, and his hair has grown out a lot.
I'm singing a song, and I'm a very good clown. I'm singing a song, and I really like this song, but I hate my life, and I'm so freaking sad!
Scylla trips over his big red shoes on center stage, falling on his nose.
Oh, stupid nose.
The phone rings. He picks it up.
Hi there, Scylla. This is Homer Dewey. Just leaving a voicemail.
Mr. Dewey. I'm here, sir.
Oh, wow. This is the first time I think you picked up my calls. You're normally working during this time.
Yeah, I haven't been performing too much on the street. Been working very hard on the show.
Oh, really? That's not what I've heard. I was at the Ithaca Theater yesterday, and a certain Mr. Eddie, who I know you spoke to, told me you barely had any skits together. And I'm assuming you don't have a crew yet?
No, I do not, but I'm working on it.
Venue?
I haven't been able to get that yet, but I'll do it tonight.
Scylla, I'm gonna be honest. I've been eyeing a hot piece of real estate recently, and I just don't think you're that good of an investment right now. I'm going to be pulling my funding from your show. So, I wish you luck on your future endeavor.
Scylla hangs up. Scylla lifts his table and nonchalantly flips it as if he's not bothered. The doorbell rings. Scylla stays staring at his flipped table for a few seconds, then turns away to answer the door. Carrie stands in the doorway in a new orange jumpsuit with the cake in hand, about to smush it on his face.
Scylla, guess
What is that?
My show suit.
How much was that?
Well, Scylla, my show is debut in a week. I gotta look good.
Do you have a show? Crew? Venue?
Don't forget the elephant. Here's a ticket to the show, buddy. I tried to get you a few so you can bring your family or something, but the venue wouldn't allow it. It's all sold out.
Sorry, I don't think I can make it.
Oh, goodness, well, you're busy a week ahead. You must have a lot going on right now. Your show is gonna be a masterpiece.
Carrie, I need you to leave.
Wait, why?
Carrie, do you think I enjoy hearing about your success? Get out!
Scylla pushes Carrie.
What's gotten into you? Heck, you're hurting me.
Scylla walks off stage and returns with a giant cane used on Disheveled's Clown and hits Carrie in the knee and pushes him out the door.
And take your damn ticket!
Crumples the ticket and tosses it to Carrie, slamming the door shut.
You know what, Scylla? Good luck on your show, because you're gonna need it. There are so many terrible and disgusting things I want to say about you, but you are clearly unwell. And I don't know why you're being so aggressive, because as far as I've seen, I'm the only person who's ever cared about how you're doing. So, if I were you, I'd get used to talking to myself, because you suck. And nobody with a remote wand for happiness should be anywhere near you. Good day.
Scylla stands still. He walks over to the flip table. He lifts it and aggressively tosses it at the wall. He picks up his framed clown diploma off the floor and smashes it over his knee, destroying the plastic plane. He reaches into the frame, grabs his diploma, and rips apart the diploma. He slowly walks to the center of the stage and begins his act.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Penelope Fines. Tonight, prepare to witness a night of great laughter. Within this building lies the greatest clown of all time. He can ride a unicycle, bicycle, or tricycle. But most important, he has mastered the greatest vehicle known to humankind, the broom.
Scylla grabs a broom and does a twirl. He sprinkles purple glitter into the air.
Introducing the great Scylla the Clown.
Scylla climbs onto a table and hops off like a witch with his broom.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Wasn't that wicked cool? Get it? Like, come one, come all. Everyone watch. In my hands, I hold the strongest thing known to humanity. Friendship. Just kidding. Pure titanium. Oh, you like that one a little bit too much. Have you been mistreating your friends?
Scylla pulls out a squashed banana from his pocket.
You need some potassium. Now, sit in awe and glimpse greatness.
Scylla attempts to bend the balloon into a dog, but the balloon pops.
Are you kidding me? This is what I get? Huh? For trying to do a good job!
Scylla breaks down center stage. He collapses, sprawled out. Disheveled Clown enters.
So that's how it ended, huh? I remember it funnier in my mind. Look at me over there. A lot of people don't make money in the arts. I didn't have a lot of money to begin with. But when Homer Dewey offered me prospects of fame and wealth, it was everything to me. And when he took away that money, it didn't matter to me. As far as I was concerned, everything was already taken away from me by producers, crews, venues that didn't want me, by people on the street who didn't like my act. Everything was already gone. But you know what hurt worse? Knowing that someone else succeeded. Knowing that Carrie succeeded hurt more than all of that. He's younger than me. People on the streets like him more. He's just so casual and kind about it. It hurt like a hernia. But did you see that? Even after I was nothing. Did you see what I did? I started doing my act. I was going to go back to the streets. I was planning to start performing again that day. Don't let the makeup deceive you. There is a human there. There used to be much more of a human there, but that's showbiz. Giving away everything you can to make you learn, laugh, forget memories, cherish memories. We give up ourselves so that you can be happy with yourselves. When you see us clowns acting a fool, it's so that you can forget that you're one too.
A cane flies out from stage right.
But hey, I'm just a performer, so what do I know? At the end of the day, all that matters is, are you satisfied?
The cane lashes onto the disheveled clown and pulls him off stage. End of play.